Okay, this is going to be the CRT Masterclass, and I'm going to be going over literally every CRT effect you will ever need.
Aye, just caught me the AP Rose Gold Skeleton. At this point, I'm looking at bro like, yo, who's better than?
So you might ask, why do we even need the CRT look? And it's because the effect has become a classic in editing. And not only that, the CRT look has been used in countless music videos and creative projects, and it also captures that nostalgic feeling. And you guys might wonder who I am. My name is Pelle Sjöberg. I'm editing for over a decade right now, and I've also made the most popular CRT tutorial on YouTube with over 500,000 views. So I'm pretty confident in creating the CRT effect and having this whole masterclass for you guys. And to really make this the best masterclass, I'm going to be using the ultimate CRT bundle, which includes my 3 most popular editing packs. And those are the CRT presets, CRT Glitch presets, and CRT Distortion presets. And together you get over 100 drag and drop CRT presets, which means that you will be able to get realistic CRT look in literally seconds. All you have to do is just dragging and dropping in the preset and it's already done. Can't get easier than that. And because you're watching this masterclass, I've been creating a insane offer for you guys with this ultimate CRT bundle. So you can now get the ultimate CRT bundle for 50% off the total value. But don't worry guys, I'm also giving away a free sample download so you guys can easily follow along throughout the whole masterclass. And everything I've mentioned, including the offer and the free sample, is going to be linked down below in the description. Now let's start with this masterclass. So we're going to start off by creating the classic default CRT effect in After Effects here. So what you just need to do is creating a adjustment layer here. So press Ctrl-Alt-Y. So here we have a adjustment layer, and we're going to start off by adding the effect grid. And it's going to look something like this here. And what we're going to be doing here is going to size from and change from corner points to width and height sliders. And now it's going to look something like this here. And I'm going to set the width to 8 here, and then the height to 16. So now you guys can see we get this kind of stretched pixel look here. And after that, we're going to go to the blending mode, change to hard light, and then change the color to black. So now we get these pixels here, as you guys can see. And then after that, we're going to be creating this kind of bend to the CRT effect. So I'm going to be adding CC lens to this. Here we can set the size to 200, then the convergence to -50. Now we get this bend here. So now it's going to look something like this, and it creates this kind of black bar, as you guys can see around the screen. So what we're going to be doing is basically add a transform to this. And here we're going to be just increasing the scale, so it covers the corners. So now we get this look here. And after that, we're going to be adding glow to this. And we can start by setting the glow threshold to 20%, so it covers most here. We can set the glow intensity to 0.6. And then press Ctrl-D on the glow. Set the glow threshold to 40%. Then radius to 300. Then glow intensity to 0.8. After that, press Ctrl-D on the glow again. Here set the glow threshold to 60, glow radius to 600, and then glow intensity to 1. And we will be getting this kind of look here. Looks super clean. And if you think it's a little bit too like blurry with the glow, you can add curves after this. Make a slight contrast boost here, something like this. Go over your footage, look if there's any overly bright spots like this here. Super bright. Obviously drag down the intensity then, just like that. And now when we play, it's going to look something like this here. Super clean default CRT effect made in After Effects. And now we're going to be creating the crispy realistic CRT effect here in After Effects. So what we just need to do is creating a adjustment layer, just like that. And I'm going to be using the CRT presets that's a part of the ultimate CRT bundle. So what we need to do is go to animation, user presets, CRT presets. And here I have all of these presets here, which is absolutely crazy many here. So we can start off with one of my favorites here, Crispy CRT. Drag and drop. And as you guys can see when we play it, we get this hyper realistic CRT effect in After Effects without any plugins. Looks absolutely incredible. We can create another adjustment layer here. And we also have the vintage CRT, drag and drop. And it's going to look something like this here. Super nice, realistic, vintage touch to it. A little bit more noise to it. Absolutely incredible. And we can create one last realistic CRT effect, and now we can go for a more like high resolution CRT effect. Let's add the high res CRT preset here, just drag and drop. And when we play it, it's going to look something like this. Super high quality pixel. We can just zoom in here a little bit and you can see the pixels here has a slight distortion to it. Looks absolutely incredible. So now I'm going to be covering the CRT glitches, and I'm really excited about these ones. These are one of the most craziest looking effects, and I'm excited to show you guys how to create them. So here in After Effects, and here we have 3 different clips of NEMs here, super cool. We're going to start off by creating a adjustment layer here, so press Ctrl-Alt-Y. Here I'm obviously going to be using the CRT Glitch presets, which is a part of the Ultimate CRT bundle. So in here you get all of these presets as well. I know it's pretty crazy, I know. And these presets here are really cool to combine to get really unique CRT glitches to your projects. So we can start off with the extreme CRT glitch here, just drag and drop. So as you guys can see, this is how it's going to look. This is before and then after. Crazy glitch here. That's pixelated, insane glitch. It certainly lives up to the name, to say the least. But here, when you have these presets here, you can actually make transitions. So we can just cut this adjustment layer here, go a little bit further in, create something like that, cut it here as well, and then cut it there. So now when we play it, it's going to look something like this here. Insanely cool glitches here, absolutely incredible. Now after the transitions here, we could add a full CRT glitch on top of this. So what we just need to do is creating a adjustment layer, Ctrl-Alt-Y, and here I'm going to be using the digital CRT glitch, just drag and drop. And with the digital CRT glitch, it's going to look something like this. Absolutely incredible. Like, I can't even, I'm speechless, I'm not gonna lie. This is insanely cool CRT effect. Like, it can't literally get better than this. This is glitch, you know what I mean? Like, this is CRT glitch. Absolutely insanely good. Like, insanely fucking good. Great, let's use another version here. So create a new adjustment layer, Ctrl-Alt-Y, and here we could use the ultraviolet CRT glitch, just drag and drop. And when we play it, we get this crazy CRT glitch look here. Absolutely incredible. Not only that, the actual, you know, CRT glitch looks here are incredible in my opinion, but you can also use them for 2 different uses. I mean, you can use it for whatever you want, but like, you know, you can obviously use them for transitions, as you guys can see here, and you can also use them for a whole overall look here, and it looks absolutely incredible. So a little surprise if you guys are watching this right now, you're getting bonus textures in the Ultimate CRT bundle. So here I have some textures I've actually recorded myself on my CRT TV at home here. I used like a VHS camera and recorded some really cool textures displayed on the CRT TV actually. So here I have a bunch of glitches here. We can use the glitch 14, drag and drop, and it's going to look something like this. Very small resolution because it's a VHS camera. You can make it a little bit bigger and you get all of these cool glitches here. And we can just cut it, drag it over the transition points here, make something like that. And here let's add another one. We could use the glitch 2, drag and drop, make it a little bit bigger. Has this kind of flickering look here. Something like that. This in and of itself looks okay in my opinion. I think it could look really cool, especially if you combine it with a preset. If you change the blending mode of these textures here to, I would say, like difference or something like that, you get this kind of look here. And we can do the same for the other glitch texture here. I made them both difference here, and we can drag them under. And now I'm not using the extreme glitch transition presets we used before. I'm not using those. I'm just using textures and then combine it with a preset. So we can use the ultraviolet CRT glitch again here. And when we play it now, we get this insanely cool transitions here. So it's these specifically here. When you combine it with textures, absolutely incredible glitches here. And if you want to combine it even more with the extreme glitches, you can obviously do that as well to get the most extreme and ultimate CRT look here. So let's use those glitches as well. So now when we play it with everything combined here, you get this look here. Incredible. I mean, this is literally the ultimate CRT glitch look here. Holy shit, this looks good. I mean, absolutely crazy goodness. I'm very satisfied with the CRT glitch part here. Hope you guys are as well. As you guys can see, there are a shit ton of other presets included here as well that you guys could be using That's all included in the Ultimate CRT bundle. Okay, so now I'm going to be showing you guys how to create the CRT Distortion effect in After Effects here. And the CRT Distortion look is pretty similar to the CRT Glitch, but the biggest difference is that this has, okay, distortion, but it's more of the like kind of wavy look, a kind of signal loss look for the CRT effect here. So here we are in After Effects again, and what I'm going to be doing is basically making a new adjustment layer here. So press Ctrl-Alt-Y. And here I'm going to be using the CRT Distortion presets pack that's a part of the Ultimate CRT bundle. So what I just need to do here is open up the CRT Distortion presets. And as you guys have seen with the other packs, this is how many presets that's going to be included. Insanely much. Literally covers the whole screen. I'm not even joking, like literally covers the whole screen. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. So I'm gonna start off with a little damaged one here. I'm gonna use the analog damage CRT, just drag and drop. And now when we play it, it's going to look something like this. And I mean, do I need to say something? Like, this is insane. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. There's no other way to describe it. Has this CRT distortion effect here. Absolutely incredible. And what we can do more here is to use some glitch textures, and I'm going to be using the CRT textures that's a part of the Ultimate CRT bundle. It's a bonus you get in the Ultimate CRT bundle. And here we can start off by importing the Glitch 13 here. And then let's import another one. We can use the Glitch 7 as well. Drag and drop. You can actually scale them both up at the same time because they have the same resolution. So scale them up. And these are recorded on a real CRT TV, which is pretty cool. So let's start with the Glitch 13. You can drag it and find some cool glitch here. I might use this here. And then when we drag it through, there we go. Stuff like that. I cut it and then drag it above here, and I'm going to set the blending mode to difference so we get a cool glitch look there. Nice. Now let's go to the glitch 7 here, see if we can find some glitchy look here. This was some crazy glitch here, something like that. There we go. And then I'm gonna make it difference as well. And then I'm going to be dragging the CRT distortion effect to the top here, just like that. And now when we play it, it's going to look something like this here. Super cool glitch touch to the whole effect here, which even amplifies the whole distortion look even more in my opinion. And now this is just one preset and two textures from the whole Ultimate CRT bundle, so we can try to use another CRT distortion effect here. So let's create another adjustment layer, Ctrl-Alt-Y. Here we can use Midnight Signal CRT, drag and drop. And now when we play it, it's going to look something like this. Insanely cool distortion touch. I really like this kind of distortion tape I've added here on the effect. Looks absolutely incredible. And because there's so many presets, I'm going to be showing you guys one more here so we can create a new adjustment layer. Here let's add the Wavebend CRT, drag and drop. And now when we play the Wavebend CRT effect, it's going to look something like this here. Insanely cool. I would say this is the most like accurate, like realistic looking CRT distortion effect here. Looks super cool. Absolutely incredible, not gonna lie here. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with the CRT distortion look here. Let's move on to the CRT Nightvision look. Great, let's create the CRT Nightvision effect right now. So for that, I'm going to be using the CRT presets pack that's a part of the Ultimate CRT bundle. So what you just need to do is creating a adjustment layer, Ctrl-Alt-Y, and then open up CRT presets. And here, as usual, insanely many presets, but we're going to be dragging and dropping in the Nightvision preset, so drag and drop. And now when we play it, it's going to look something like this here. Insanely cool Nightvision look here. But there's also other presets included that's also going to be giving a very similar Nightvision look. So let's make a new adjustment layer, make the old one invisible. Let's add CRT Surveillance. Drag and drop. And when we play it, it's going to look something like this here. Really cool Nightvision look here. Now it has a little bit more crispier pixels, but with a whole green aesthetic to the whole footage basically. It looks super cool. And I can show you guys one more, so create a new adjustment layer. And this preset doesn't really sound like a Nightvision look that much, but and it's called Matrix CRT, and I guess you guys understand the, you know, green kind of aesthetic, so just drag and drop it in, and it's going to look something like this here. Really cool Nightvision look here, with the kind of Matrix touch here. We get this kind of little glitch. If we zoom in a little bit on the pixels, we see there's like some small RGB touch to the pixels here, which makes it very cool in my opinion. And yeah, I'm really satisfied with this look here. And the best part about the Ultimate CRT bundle is that you have like endless presets, obviously. But with that, you can combine the presets. So let's combine a CRT Distortion preset with this Nightvision look here. So create a new adjustment layer. We want to have the main Nightvision effect we're using on the top here, which is the Matrix CRT here. You can make it yellow here. And then for the bottom one here, we're going to be using the CRT Distortion presets. And we can use the Dark Wave CRT here. So drag and drop. And now when we play it, it's going to look something like this here. Absolutely insane. Like, this is one of the craziest CRT Nightvision looks I've ever seen. Insanely cool. So I'm going to be saving this look here as a preset and including that preset as a bonus in the Ultimate CRT bundle, so you guys can get this insane Nightvision CRT Distortion look here. Absolutely crazy look here. As we can see, absolutely incredible, and I'm super satisfied with the CRT Nightvision look we have created here. So now let's move on to the Y2K CRT. Okay, now let's create the Y2K CRT effect. So here in this composition, we're going to start off by creating a adjustment layer. So press Ctrl Alt Y, and here we're going to be using a classic realistic CRT look from my CRT presets pack, which is a part of the Ultimate CRT bundle. So here I'm going to be dragging and dropping in the crispy CRT, and it's going to look something like this here. Classic good looking CRT effect here. And after that, to get the kind of Y2K feeling to this, I'm going to be using a Y2K 2000s kind of computer screen texture here. So I'm going to be importing that in, and that's also included in the free sample you guys will be getting from the free sample download. So I'm going to be using this overlay here, and I'm going to be increasing the size of it. So it's going to look something like this here. I'm going to start off by changing the composition first. So we want to have a real 4:3 resolution and ratio here. So we're going to be going up to composition settings, change the width to 960, just like that, and then the height to 720, and press OK. So now we get this 4:3 ratio here, and now we just gotta adjust the layers here so they all fit into the new resolution here, something like that. Drag it under the CRT look. Great, and now we can disable the CRT look. So you're going to be selecting your first video here, and then you're going to be going up to rectangle tool, and then you're going to be masking out the whole screen here. So something like that. Go up to the selection tool and adjust if you need to, something like that. So now when we look at it, it's literally no difference, but now we just have to readjust the scale here, 41%. Then you press P, align it with the screen here. So something like that. And now when we drag the texture under, we can see that our footage is filled in the video player here, basically. So now you can copy the mask to the other clips you have. So press Ctrl C on those. And then you can copy the transform settings as well. So press Ctrl C, then Ctrl V, Ctrl V. It's going to look something like this. Absolutely incredible. And a great part about the presets is that you can, you know, customize them however you guys want. So now I personally feel like the pixels are a little bit too big, so I'm gonna make them smaller. So I'm gonna set the width here to 5, then the height here to 10. Then we get very big borders here, so I'm gonna drag these down to 4, and it's going to look something like this now. And this is how it looks when we play it. Absolutely incredible. Looks super cool, super unique, and has this really cool Y2K style to it. And now after the Y2K CRT effect here, we're going to be creating a CRT transition. And not only one, I'm going to be going over 2 CRT transitions. So one of the transitions are going to be having this kind of TV on and off texture to it. You know, these old TVs, when you turn it off, it kind of flashed and then disappeared into like a tiny star or something like that. I don't know how to describe it, but it kind of had that look. So that's the first version, and then the second one is going to be a glitch transition, and we're going to be going all in on that transition. I'm not gonna lie with you guys, all in glitch there. So here I have a new composition with 2 new clips here, and I have added in the kind of TV turn on off texture here, which looks something like this here. And yeah, we have our clips here, and I'm going to be dragging this flash here just at the transition point like that. And we'll be changing the blending mode here to stencil luma. So now it's going to be getting darker like that. And then you're going to be pressing Ctrl D, and now we just want the normal one. So make a screen one, so it now gets darker and also we get this bright look as well. Now to use the same kind of transition here for the next clip here, we're going to be duplicating it by pressing Ctrl D. Next clip like this, and we can use the same blending mode, but now as you guys can see, it starts off bright and then gets darker, which is not what we want. We want to have the reverse. So how to reverse it is basically to press Ctrl Alt T. Here we're going to be keyframing it at the start and then at the end. And then you're simply just going to be switching the keyframes just like that. And then you can press Ctrl D again and then set the blending mode to screen. So now when we play it, we get this look here. Super clean. And for this we obviously need a great CRT effect, so create a adjustment layer, Ctrl Alt Y. I'm going to be using the CRT Glitch Presets pack, which is a part of the Ultimate CRT bundle. So open it up, and here we can use the Pixel CRT Glitch, drag and drop. And now when we play it, it's going to look something like this here. Insanely cool and realistic CRT glitch touch here. I really like this. Great, now I'm going to be going over the CRT glitch transition here. So I'm going to start off by importing some CRT glitch textures, and I'm going to be using the bonus ones included in the Ultimate CRT bundle. Here I have some crazy glitches here, so I'm going to be importing the glitch 14, 12, let's do 10 as well. Let's import these three and let's go. I'm gonna start off by making them a lot bigger. And here I'm going to start off by going in solo mode here on the layers here. So I'm just looking at the individual layers here. So there we have some cool glitch. Make it a little bit shorter, something like that. Then let's go to the glitch 10 here. Here we have a cool glitch. Something like that. We can place it somewhere like here. Then go to the glitch 12 here. Here we have a cool glitch. Something like that. Make it a little bit longer. Then replace them in your liking. And then now we can change around with the blending mode. I like to use difference because that's really going to be blending together really good when we add a CRT preset to this as well. So just right now with the CRT glitch textures, it's going to look something like this here. Really cool CRT glitch here. So I'm going to start off by adding a adjustment layer here, so press Ctrl Alt Y. So we're going to be cutting the adjustment layer at the end of our glitches here, so press Ctrl Shift D to cut it. And here I'm going to be using the CRT glitch presets, which is a part of the Ultimate CRT bundle. So I'm going to be using the Extreme CRT glitch drag and drop. So now this glitch transition here is going to be looking insanely good here, as you guys can see, just by itself. But now I want to combine it with a full CRT look to our footage here. So now that we know we're going to be adding a CRT look on top of this, we can actually cut this adjustment layer here to make it even more glitchier. So cut it like this here, then drag it under the textures, cut it again, drag it a little bit above, cut it again, then drag it under. So now you're going to be getting a even more damaged and unique CRT glitch here. I mean, you can just look at this, it looks absolutely crazy. Literally broken CRT here. If this was a video file, this looks corrupted, you know what I mean? Like it's... So for the CRT look here, we're going to be creating a adjustment layer, press Ctrl Alt Y, drag it to the top. And now I'm going to be using the CRT presets pack, which is a part of the Ultimate CRT bundle. Open up CRT presets, and here we can use the vintage CRT drag and drop, and it's going to give us this old vintage touch to the realistic CRT look here. And now when we play, it's going to look something like this here. Absolutely beautiful, looks insanely good, this glitch transition here. I mean, absolutely incredible in my opinion. Absolutely love it. And just that tiny touch we did when we blended together the extreme glitch preset with the textures here just created such a unique CRT glitch here, and that combined with the whole CRT look here looks absolutely incredible. And that's how you made the CRT glitch transition. Okay, so now we're going to be creating the Chromatic CRT effect, and this is basically having this small chrome touch to a pretty realistic CRT effect in my opinion. I think this combination is really unique and really cool in my opinion. So let's jump into After Effects and create it. And what we're going to be starting off by doing is creating the chromatic aberration look here. So I'm going to be making a new adjustment layer by pressing Ctrl Alt Y. And here I'm going to be adding quick chromatic aberration 3. And this is a completely free plugin that's going to be linked down below, so you guys can easily go and check it out. You don't need to pay anything, it's literally $0. And here we're going to be increasing the scale here on the transform to 103. And this, as you guys can see, separates the RGB here. So this is before and after, which is clean. And after that, we're going to be adding a hue and saturation. And now we're going to be boosting the chromatic aberration. So I'm going to be setting the master saturation here to 50. And this, as you guys can see, is going to be giving us this colorful look to our footage now. So this is before and this is after here. So we get the chromatic edges here plus a much more colorful look. We can name the layer chrome. And now we're going to be adding the CRT look here, and I'm going to be using the CRT presets pack that's a part of the Ultimate CRT bundle. So what we just need to do here is pressing Ctrl-Alt-Y, animation presets, user presets. And here I have the CRT presets, and I'm going to be using one of the most classic ones. So we can use the classic CRT drag and drop. And now I'm going to be dragging the chrome layer here under the classic CRT effect here. So, and now when we play it, we get this crazy chromatic CRT look here. Looks super cool. You can actually see the edges here being a chromatic, has a super cool touch to the whole CRT look here. Now that's just one combination, so we can make a new adjustment layer, press Ctrl-Alt-Y. Here we can use the crispy CRT preset here, just drag and drop, and you can now drag it under the chrome effect here. So now it's going to look something like this. Super clean chromatic aberration. And this, I would almost say, looks even more realistic, because now when you look at the pixels here, you can see the real RGB separation on the pixels here, which looks absolutely incredible. And this is how it's going to look when we play it. Super cool RGB touch to it. Absolutely incredible in my opinion. This is without a doubt one of the coolest chromatic CRT effects here. Insanely cool. And I'm going to be fusing together this whole look here into one preset and then including it in the Ultimate CRT bundle as a bonus when you guys grab it. Now let's try one more combination here. So make a new adjustment layer, Ctrl-Alt-Y. Here we can use the high-res CRT drag and drop, drag it under the chrome effect. And now when we play it, we will be getting this look here. Insane. Absolutely insane. This is by far my favorite chromatic CRT look here. Holy shit, this one looks good. And of course, I'm also going to be fusing together this look here into one preset and including it in the Ultimate CRT bundle for you guys. Great, now I'm going to be covering the CRT VHS effect in After Effects here. And this is a very unique and cool look to the whole CRT aesthetic. And if I'm gonna, describe it real quick, it's basically filming a CRT screen with a VHS or camcorder, like that kind of look. So yeah, I'm excited to show you guys how to create it. Let's jump into After Effects. So here we are in After Effects, and I'm going to be starting off by importing in a VHS text overlay basically, and it's going to look something like this, and this is going to be included in the free sample download that's going to be linked down below for you guys. So with this, we just need to increase the scale here a little bit, make something like this, then change the screen. Great, now we kind of got this VHS style now. Now after that, I'm going to be making a adjustment layer here, so press Ctrl-Alt-Y. And here I'm going to be using the CRT presets pack, which is a part of the Ultimate CRT bundle. And here I'm going to be using the crispy CRT drag and drop. And now it's going to look something like this here. Super cool. Already got this kind of CRT VHS style to it, but we're going to be making it a little bit more realistic to the whole VHS look here, because this is way too high quality for the VHS recording look here. So I'm going to be creating a new adjustment layer, press Ctrl-Alt-Y, and here I'm going to be starting off by adding hue and saturation. And as you guys may have seen, the VHS or camcorder recordings, they tend to have lower saturation, so I'm going to be dragging down the saturation here. I'm going to set it to -40, so something like that. After that, I'm going to be adding noise to this, and here I'm going to be increasing the amount of noise to 40% to really get this kind of grain touch to the whole. As you guys may relate to, the VHS look has this grainy touch to the whole recording look basically. After that, we're going to be blurring out the VHS look here a little bit to create it much more realistic in my opinion, and really get this kind of textured touch to the whole look here. So let's add fast box blur here, and then blur radius, set it to 2.5. Now it looks very blurred, as you guys can see, but we're going to be fixing that by adding unsharp masks to this. And here with unsharp mask, we're going to be increasing the amount to 200 and then set the radius to 5. So now we get the sharpness back. And now when we play it, it's going to look something like this here. Really cool. but I think there's missing a little bit more texture to the whole look here, so I'm going to be adding in a glitch texture, and here I'm using some of the bonus textures included in the Ultimate CRT bundle. So I'm going to be using the Glitch 2 here, drag and drop, and here we get this really cool CRT pixel look here. I've recorded this myself. This looks super cool, and as you guys can see, gets an incredible look here. And with this, we're going to be changing the blending mode to screen, and it's going to look something like this. And I'm going to be dragging it under the layers we've added, so something like this. And now it's very bright here, so we're going to be opening up the layer here and dragging down the opacity. So I would go for around 20% there. And now when we play it, we will be getting this kind of look here, a really cool CRT texture touch to the whole look here. Looks absolutely amazing in my opinion. And don't worry guys, I'm going to be including this whole look here as a bonus in the Ultimate CRT bundle, so you guys will be able to get this whole look here in a instant drag and drop. But now this is just one of the combinations you guys can be creating with the Ultimate CRT bundle. So I'm going to be making the crispy CRT adjustment layer here invisible. Then we're going to be making a new one, drag it under the VHS look adjustment layer, and here I'm going to be using the ultraviolet CRT drag and drop. And now when we play it, we will be getting this look here. Insanely cool CRT VHS effect here. Looks absolutely incredible. Really has this kind of edgy night kind of touch to it, if that makes sense. I think it's a super cool variation of the CRT VHS look, and I hope you guys also thought that as well. I'm going to be fusing this together as well into one preset and including it as a bonus in the Ultimate CRT bundle as well, because this looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. Now this, I'm pretty confident is going to be one of the favorite effects from you guys. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Opium CRT effect. Really unique, but a super cool look, and you guys are going to be absolutely loving this look here. Looks insanely cool, so I'm super excited to show you guys how to create it. Let's jump into After Effects. So here in After Effects, we have 3 clips here of Playboy CRT. I'm going to be starting off by adding our CRT look here. So we're going to be creating a adjustment layer here. Press Ctrl-Alt-Y. And for the whole Opium style and look, you guys can imagine we want to have kind of a glitchy, distorted kind of look here. So I'm going to be using the CRT Distortion presets that's included in the Ultimate CRT bundle. So here I have all of the insanely many CRT Distortion presets here. Incredibly many here. I'm going to be adding the Glitch Wave CRT effect here, drag and drop, and this is going to be giving us this super colorful CRT distortion look here, which looks insanely good just this by itself, not gonna lie here. This looks incredible by itself. But to get a more Opium twist to this, we obviously need to get rid of the colors here, basically. So we're going to be creating a adjustment layer on top of this preset here. So create a new one, Ctrl-Alt-Y. And here we're going to be starting off by adding hue and saturation. And now on the master saturation here, we're going to be dragging this all the way down. It's going to be literally -100. So now it's completely black and white. And now as you guys can see, when we do this, we kind of lose the whole glow touch to the whole, you know, CRT look here. So we want to add that back by adding glow to this. So I'm going to be adding glow, and here I'm going to be starting off by setting the threshold here, the glow threshold, to 20%. This means the glow is going to be glowing on a lot more different places on the footage you guys have. After that, we're going to be setting the glow radius to 100, and then we're going to be dragging down the intensity a lot here. So I'm going to be setting the glow intensities to 0.1. And then after that, duplicate the glow by pressing Ctrl-D. Here we're going to be setting the glow threshold to 30%. And then we're going to be increasing the glow radius to 300. And then set the glow intensity to 0.2. That's going to look something like this now. And then one last time, duplicate the glow, Ctrl-D. Here set the threshold to 40%. Then the glow radius to 600. And then the glow intensity to 0.3. And now when we play it, it's going to look something like this here. Insane. I'm just saying, insane, absolutely incredible Opium CRT effect here. Looks absolutely crazy, and obviously I'm going to be fusing this look together as well into one preset and including it in the Ultimate CRT bundle for you guys. Holy shit, this one looks crazy. And you can obviously combine a bunch of different looks here, so we can create a new adjustment layer here. Press Ctrl-Alt-Y. and drag it under the Opium Look adjustment layer. Make the Glitch Wave CRT adjustment layer invisible here. And here we can use the Analog Damage CRT, drag and drop. And now when we play, it's going to look something like this here. Incredible, absolutely incredible, and really just amplifies the whole Opium look here even more with this Analog Damage CRT here. Insanely cool. As usual, merging this look into one preset as well, and including that in the Ultimate CRT bundle for you guys. Let's try one more look here. Create a new adjustment layer, drag it under the Opium Look adjustment layer. Let's add Midnight Signal CRT. And now when we play, it's going to look something like this here. Insanely cool CRT Distortion Opium effect here. Incredible, absolutely incredible here. And I'm going to be fusing this look together as well, and including that in the Ultimate CRT bundle for you guys. Looks insanely cool, this one. Okay, now for the last CRT effect we're going to be going over in this whole masterclass here. It's going to be the fused CRT effect. And what I'm going to be doing now is basically fusing together different looks here. So it's basically going to be the CRT preset pack, CRT Glitch preset pack, and it's also going to be the CRT Distortion presets pack. And I'm going to be fusing those presets together to create some crazy CRT looks, and you guys, trust me, you guys will absolutely love it. So let's jump into After Effects. So here in this composition here, we are going to be creating a adjustment layer here and applying our first CRT effect here. So create a new adjustment layer, Ctrl-Alt-Y. And the first look is going to be a crispy CRT Distortion fused look here. And it's going to look really good. So let's start creating it here. We're going to start off by using the CRT Distortion presets. And here I'm going to be using the Wavebend CRT, drag and drop. And with that, we get this crazy CRT Distortion look here. Absolutely incredible. Now the clips are a little bit too bright here, but insanely cool effect here. I'm going to be combining this with a CRT preset from the CRT presets pack, and you just need to create a new adjustment layer, Ctrl-Alt-Y, open up the CRT preset pack, and I'm going to be using the crispy CRT, drag and drop. And now when we apply it, it's going to look something like this here. Insanely good looking. And for the Wavebend CRT, I just disabled the glow and the grid effect in that preset, and you will be getting this incredible look here. And now when we play, it's going to look something like this here. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. It has to be one of the best CRT distortion effects I've seen. Insanely good looking. And I'm going to be fusing together this look here into one preset and including it in the Ultimate CRT bundle for you guys. I mean, this is fire, not gonna lie, this is absolutely incredible. Great, so that was our first combination. Now moving on to the next one, we're going to be creating a adjustment layer, Ctrl-Alt-Y, and we're going to start off by using a CRT Glitch preset here. So let's open up the CRT Glitch presets, and here I'm going to be using the Quantum CRT Glitch, drag and drop, and it's going to look something like this here. Insanely cool CON kind of CRT glitch here, insanely cool looking. And now we can create a new adjustment layer, Ctrl-Alt-Y, and we're going to be combining this with a CRT preset here. So go to CRT presets, and I'm going to be dragging on the Vintage CRT, drag and drop. And now when we play it, we will be getting this insane fused look here. Absolutely incredible, almost like a winter frozen CRT look here. It's crazy cool look, this, absolutely incredible. And this one, of course, also fused into a preset and included in the Ultimate CRT bundle. And now for our last combination here, we're going to be creating a new adjustment layer, and we're going to be starting off by using the CRT preset. So here I'm in the CRT Glitch presets, and I'm going to be using the Digital Hollow CRT, just drag and drop. And we will be getting this crazy CRT glitch look here, incredible. And we're going to be combining this with a CRT Distortion preset here, so create a new adjustment layer. And here we're going to be dragging on the Scanline Warp CRT, drag and drop. And now when we play it, it will give us this look here. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'm like, at this point, I'm kind of lost for words. Like, I don't even know, I don't even have any more words in my, vocabulary to describe all of these looks here. Like, this is, by definition, amazing. And it's also going to be fused together into a preset and included in the Ultimate CRT bundle as a bonus for you guys for watching this masterclass. I'm sorry to say this, but that is the last effect I'm going to be going over in this CRT masterclass. And this has literally been the biggest project I've been uploading on my channel, so I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And everything I've been using in this masterclass is included in the ultimate CRT bundle, which is going to be linked down below so you guys can easily go and check it out. Other than that, I will see you guys soon. Take care and have a nice day.